UFC 165 is coming up this Saturday night at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto. Jon Jones going for a record-setting sixth defense of his light heavyweight title against Alexander Gustafsson. And Dana, that's obviously been a big part of the promotion here of Jon Jones breaking history here. Is there a lot left for Jon Jones at 205 pounds when you start to look at this guy at just, record-setting title defenses here and the potential here of, really clearing out this division at some point in the near future?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously what he said about Glover, that he's not ready. Well, he's got 20 straight wins, and the guy's been fighting forever. Is he ready for Jon Jones? I don't know, but he's ready for a title shot. You know what I mean? And then there's possible Cormier. We'll see what happens with him and his fight with Big Country in October. And if you look at what happened with Anderson Silva and what he's done, every time I do a press conference after an Anderson Silva fight, he cleaned out the division. What's next? But there's always somebody next. And who knows what Jones wants to do, how many title defenses he wants to get, and if he wants to move to heavyweight.
Is Jon Jones one of those unique fighters that people are buying into just seeing this enigma perform almost regardless of the opponent? It's great when you have that grudge element or something of that nature, but Jon Jones in and of himself is someone that brings in people.
Yeah, no, he's super talented. He's fun to watch fight. He finishes guys that don't get finished. He pulls off moves that you don't see big guys usually do. And he's not even in his prime yet.
It's scary sometimes when you think that this guy is only 26. Rewinding to a year ago, we were getting set for UFC 152, which was the Jon Jones Vitor fight, coming off what was probably the most stressful couple of weeks with the whole 151 cancellation. A year later, how are things with you and Jon Jones? That was obviously maybe a low point for you guys. How are things today with Jon Jones?
That was definitely a low point, and I have a great relationship with him now. At least I feel I do. You never know. You'd have to ask him that, but I feel like I do. I don't ever like to say that I'm proud of grown men, but the way that he, bounced back from the fame and the money and all the things that he was going through, at that point in his life, I'm really proud of the way he's handled everything.
You were in Vegas Saturday night for the big Mayweather fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez. First of all, what did you think of the actual fight? There's been a lot of fallout regarding the judging, but how did you just, taking in the event yourself as just a spectator for one night?
Yeah, no, I liked the fight. I had a good time that night. I thought that Canelo was going to fight a different fight. I thought he was going to come forward. You don't box Floyd Mayweather, you fight Floyd Mayweather. He should have come in, been more aggressive, put his head in his chest, went to the body, hit him in the arms, shoulders, and tried to make more of a fight of it. But it's just a testament to how good Floyd is, and that Floyd can rope guys in and make them fight Floyd's fight.
We've seen many egregious scorecards in the past, both that you were very familiar with as well as in the boxing world, and it tends to be something where the Nevada State Athletic Commission, they don't accept any fault here, and we move on, and it's just forgotten about. This time it seems it's somewhat different here, where Bill Brady has kind of put the team on notice here. Do you see that this is going to be a much bigger deal, and there could be a trickle-over effect for your sport? Yeah,
it definitely didn't happen for us. We could get a zillion bad decisions, horrible ref calls. I mean, all these things could happen. And one judge, screws up a card on the Mayweather fight, and all hell's broken loose. But good. I mean, the Nevada used to be known as the best commission on the planet, the fight capital of the world, the place that everybody else looked to, and it is so far from that now, it's not even funny. This is long overdue. This should have been done years ago, and that whole thing needs to be shaken up.
Do you think that we're going to see some collateral damage, some people out of power and new bodies put into those positions?
There needs to be some collateral damage. It's just to a point. Let me put it to you this way. If you were in that arena that night, 99.9% of that place was for Canelo. Okay? Whole place was for Canelo, right? People around me were screaming, Canelo, 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 Canelo. So when the fight was over, I gave Canelo 3 rounds. Mm-hmm. And people were what? You're out of your mind. 3 rounds. People thought I was crazy for giving him 3 rounds. And this lady has it a draw. And it's the same lady that gave, the fight to Bradley over Pacquiao. I mean, it's just the fact that she was even in that fight, that she was judging a big fight like that again is ridiculous. It's almost like some of the things that have been done in Nevada are like done out of spite. It's just crazy. It just makes no sense.
Finally, I just wanted to touch a bit upon UFC welterweight champion George St. Pierre. There's been a lot public with him and Johnny Hendricks going back and forth regarding outside drug testing. Has anything come onto your table? Because Nevada essentially said that, listen, they need to get together with the UFC, find funding for this if they want to go ahead with this. Pretty much saying Dana's got to take care of this. Has anything come across?
Who said that?
Well, Keith Kaiser insinuated that these guys have to get, the funding all sorted out of who's going to pay for it, because Nevada's not paying for it. And essentially, much like what Top Rank has done, is that the promoter is going to have to figure out who pays for this and then come approach us when the funding is all taken care of.
Got it. Yeah.
Nothing has come to you.
We were never a part of this thing. It's something that these guys started on the internet. Yeah.
As just as simply a fight fan, where is the interest level for this? George St. Pierre coming back to Las Vegas, and this seems like a fight that a lot of people, even 2 months out right now, very much salivating for.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. I mean, we released more tickets. We opened up the bleacher section up on the side. We paid to have the bleachers put in and opened up those tickets, so this fight's going to be big.
Well, we are looking forward to UFC 165. It comes up Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern on pay-per-view. 2 title fights. Jon Jones looking to make the 6th defense of his light heavyweight title as he defends in the main event against Alexander Gustafsson.